Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be doing my weekly check-in number 3 from January 12th through the 18th. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to get started with my personal fund. And for my personal fund, I normally use these blue stickers right here, but I have ran out. I did place a new order and I'm just waiting for that to come in the mail. In the meantime, I'll be using my unbudgeted orange stickers because I haven't used those in about 2.5 months. So I figure I might as well pick them to use while I still have a couple of sheets left. Okay, so on the 12th, I had 2 personal expenses, which were both from Etsy. One was for $43.03 with Erica Life Vlogs, where I purchased my February budget kits, as well as some new expense trackers in the blue color. Then I purchased a Happy Planner cover from Glam Girl Planners for $23.72, which totals $66.73. So for here, I'll just write Etsy for $66.73, and that was for a new planner cover as well as some budget stickers and expense trackers. Okay, on the 13th, I purchased coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and I also went to Bahama Breeze. So at Dunkin' Donuts, I spent $2 on some coffee. Bahama Breeze, I spent $4, and I believe that was just to contribute to the for the tip. And no, we did not only tip her $4, it was more than that. I just added $4 to the tip. So that was a total expense of $6 for the 13th. So I'm gonna just call that coffee plus tip. All right. I didn't have a personal expense on the 14th, but on the 15th, I went to McDonald's and I got their like Big Mac and chicken nuggets $5 deal, like 2 for $5 deal. And that totaled $5.33. Then later on, I went to the liquor store and got some sweet red wine, which is my absolute favorite, by Liberty Creek, as well as Dornfelter. I didn't buy the Dornfelter, but that's another favorite of mine. And I bought some Bacardi Gold for my boyfriend. So in total, that was $22.16. So $5.33 at McDonald's plus $22.16 at the liquor store, which was a total of $27.49. So I'm gonna put McDonald's plus liquor, $27.49. All right, on this, oops, I put that down on the 14th. This was on the 15th. On the 16th, I also didn't have any personal expense. On the 17th, I went to Michael's and bought some Happy Planner discs. I'm changing these gold ones out to white. Well, they're silver. I bought them in silver and I'm spray painting them white. And they were also 40% off, so that was $11.58. Plus, my boyfriend and I went to go see Bad Boys 3, which was really, really good if you haven't seen it already. It's hilarious. Martin and Will, you can't go wrong with them two in a movie, even if they're doing it solo. So that total was $24.72. I treated my boyfriend and I to the movies. So that plus the $11.58 totals $36.30. So I'm going to say Michael's plus movies, total $36.30. And again, that was on the 17th. Okay, that is the end of my personal expenses. Moving on to gas. For gas, I like to use Purple. And on the 16th, I put $60 in the car. So it don't cost me $60. It costs me about $30 to fill up. And I just like to store $60 in the car for when we need it. We was getting pretty low. I think we have used at least $30 by now. But when we get low, I like to just put $60 in the car at a time. And then whatever is not used, by the next time I re-up the cash envelopes, I will roll over to debt. Or if an unbudgeted expense come up by then, I will roll it over to that as well. I keep forgetting that these stickers are a little too long because I originally purchased them for the big Happy Planner. And I mentioned before in a previous video that I will buy the correct size once I run out. So that takes care of gas. Next is groceries. For groceries, I like to use red or pink. Okay, so on the 15th, we did our really big grocery shopping. We went to both Aldi's and ShopRite. At Aldi's, we spent $131, and at ShopRite, we spent $66. So 131 plus 66 equals 197. So for this, I'm just put A plus S. And that equals 197. And that was on the 15th. And then on the 16th, I went back to Aldi's because I forgot to buy some Alfredo sauce and pasta. And that's what I wanted to make on Thursday night. So I went back to the store for those two items. So I went back to Aldi's, and in total that cost $5 on the 16th. Going to do a little trimming. Okay, and that is it for groceries. After that was household, and there's two transactions for the 15th, and one was at Aldi's for $24, the other was at ShopRite for $14. So I'm going to put A plus S again, and then 24 plus 14 equals 38. So I spent a total of $38 on household products. And I am going to trim it just a little bit right here on the page. And what day? The 15th. All right, and then no expense for laundry. So let's flip over. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, this is my expense tracker legend. As you can see here, I use purple for gas, pink or red for groceries, blue for personal, yellow for laundry, green for household, and orange for unbudgeted. But like I mentioned earlier, I haven't used unbudgeted in a couple of months. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for my order of the blue expense trackers to come in the mail, for my personal expenses, I'm going to use the orange stickers. Alright, so let's flip over to my sinking fund page. So I did have a couple of sinking funds. So we are checking in from the 12th through the 18th. Alright, so I had 3 transactions. One for eating out of $25 at Bahama Breeze, which was during happy hour. Another was for pets on the 15th. I bought some cat food and cat litter for $27. And lastly was self-care on the 17th for $51. I went to Target and bought some hair care products and some pads. Alright, so starting with the 13th, I've spent $25. And I'm going to just quickly trim 3 of these. So sinking funds. For the first one, I spent $25 eating out. Second one, I've spent $27 for pets. And the third was $51 from self-care. Okay, the first one was on the 13th. Sorry, let me move this back in frame. The self-care was on the 17th for $51. And the pet food was on the 15th for $27. Okay, so looking at my week, I see that I have a no spend day for the 14th and for today on the 18th. Alright, so let's check in. Okay, so for gas, we had $200 remaining from last week. And then this week we spent or stored $60 in the car. So although it's technically not spent, it's just sitting in the car, you know, waiting to be used, I still mark it as spent once it leaves the envelope. So gas, going to put -60, which means we should have a total of $140 remaining. And we're going to verify the cash right after we go through all of the categories. Next is groceries. For groceries will be the red stickers. So I've spent a total of $197 on Wednesday, an additional $5 on Thursday. So that is a total of $203. So mine is $203. And last week we had $400. So that means I should have $197 remaining. Next is household. Last time we had $75, and this week I spent $38. So that means I should have $37 remaining. Okay, next is laundry, which are my yellow stickers, and I don't have any yellow stickers laying down. So I did not spend any money in laundry. And last week I had $50, so I should still have $50. And while I'm at it, let me go ahead and check these. Okay, So next is personal. So for personal, we're going to add up all the orange stickers. So starting with the 12, I've spent $66.73 on Etsy, plus $6, plus $27.49, plus $36.30 at Michael's and the movies. So that is a total of $136.52. Minus $136.52. And last time I had $239 remaining. So minus $239, which means I should have $102.48 on my debit card, because I currently spent all the cash I had in my personal fund, and the remaining amount is on my debit card. So that was $102.48. Next is sinking funds, and we have 3 of those. So we spent 25 plus 27 plus 51, which totals 103. So minus 103 for sinking funds, which means we should have a remaining. Last time we had $692. Forgot that it was right there. $692. So let me subtract $692, which means I should have $589 remaining. And then lastly, there were no real unbudgeted expenses, because the orange stickers are representing my personal fund and not unbudgeted. Okay. So let me put this back where it belongs. And let's flip back to the monthly view. And I'm going to finish checking off the personal expenses and the sinking funds, because everything is now checked in. Okay, and before I let's verify that cash. So one more time, back to the weekly check-in. So here's my cash envelope planner. So for gas, I'm supposed to have $140. Here's gas. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. Okay, so that is correct. For groceries, I should have $197. Oh, did I miscalculate? Yeah, I did. So that should have been 202 instead of 203, which means I should have 198. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so I should have 198. So 50, 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 195, 6, 7, 8. All right, for household, I should have 37. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. And then laundry, I spent nothing, so I should still have all 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Alright, and that is all for my cash envelopes. Again, personal is kept on my debit card. Sinking funds should be $5.89. And here are all my sinking funds envelopes. I'm just going to trust my numbers with that and not calculate all of this or recount all of that. Alright, so this is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!